Monday, October 2nd, 2017. Monaco 64, home of alternative economics and contrarian views. So it's almost, well, 22:01 p.m. London time. Markets this morning. Yeah, the dollar is quite strong this morning. I think the events in Catalonia or Spain, whatever you want to call it, are hurting the euro, but also the pound is down quite a bit. The pound is down 100 pips as I speak here, down 0.75%. The euro is down 68 pips, or just under 2/3%. So actually the pound is underperforming the euro. We had some data this morning out in Europe. The UK manufacturing PMI came out at 55.9, was expected 56.4. So that was a weaker number, but just seems quite a big move in cable right now. What else? What's the dollar yen doing? So dollar yen, yeah, dollar's up 33 pips, almost 1/3%, 112.83. So yeah, the dollar index is looking good. It's around 93.50. You know, there is a high just above 94 that we saw in August. That could be a next target. Who knows? We could still see another few days of dollar strength towards the end of the week. Maybe the cycle is going to start turning. I think medium to longer term, the dollar is still, you know, headed lower. You know, the situation in Spain. So in Catalonia, they voted in an illegal referendum, but I think the turnout was fairly big. It was about 45%, and it was 89% to leave. You know, for Catalonia to become independent. But it was an illegal referendum. The leader of Catalonia said he's going to declare independence 48 hours after the referendum result came out. I think it came out earlier today. So in the next few days, it would be interesting to see what happens. Spanish government, of course, quite heavy-handed. A lot of people injured down in Catalonia, just going to the polls to vote. You know, police shot with rubber pellets. So that's quite interesting. In terms of the bond markets, today we've seen a little bit of flows in Europe, of course. The German and, for example, the 10-year gilt yields have dropped 1 to 2 basis points. The Spanish 10-year, on the other hand, is up 9 basis points. Still pretty low, though. Spanish 10-year, 1.68%. Amazing that a country is all, you know, could be on the brink of breaking apart or breaking up, and its yield is lower than the U.S. 10-year yield, which is 2.34 at the moment, up 1 basis points. As for Catalonia, it's apparently bigger than the economy of Portugal, so it's a significant, I think it's the wealthiest part of Spain. But interesting, though, that I was thinking, you know, if you can't even keep European countries together, how can you have the European Union, you know? And it's kind of doesn't make sense that, you know, Europe wants to be more and more united, like a United States of Europe, while you have regions within countries in Europe that want to break apart. You know, case in point is also like Scotland in the UK, even though the UK voted to leave the EU. But one interesting thing I saw in Catalonia, the leader of Catalonia, he made a speech after the referendum, I think, and he was out with his advisors and group of people, and there's a Catalonian flag next to a European Union flag. So weird. It looks like these guys, you know, they want to not be part of the government in Madrid, but they want to be beholden to the government in Brussels. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, a little bit more about the markets then. So where are we in terms of the precious metals? While spot gold is down 0.58%, which is actually what the euro is down against the dollar, 0.58. So gold is, yeah, just it's a currency move basically here. It's 1272.60. The range has been 1271 to 1280.70. Silver down 0.43%, so outperforming gold a little bit at 1657, down 7. Range has been 1653 to 1670. The Dow up 60 points at 22,450. The S&P is 2523, up 5 points. So, you know, whatever happens, you know, it looks like stock market now is a safe haven. And I say that sarcastically, of course. What else? Well, in terms of what's happening to Spanish markets, for example, the Spanish IBEX, it's right now down 127 points, or down 1.23% at 10,228. But it has been as low as 10,150. So, you know, it has been down as much as 200 points. So it's kind of rallied from the bottom. So, and of course, all the other markets in Europe are up, all the other indices. So this is just the Spanish, you know, case because of the Catalonian vote. What else? I mean, this week, of course, is the first week of the month. So first Friday of the month, we get non-farm payroll or the US job data. That's going to be something, you know, people are going to be looking at. What else? Cryptocurrencies, they have rebounded quite well of late, you know, in spite of all the headwinds. You know, it seems to always be like that. You know, you get news from China and, you know, Bitcoin drops and then it rebounds. You get news, you know, Jamie Dimon saying Bitcoin is a fraud, even though, you know, the banking system is a fraud, and Bitcoin rebounds. So right now, Bitcoin 4,426, Ethereum 301. There's some news the other day as well on Ethereum. I forgot exactly what it was, South Korea, but, you know, market dropped a little bit. But not really a huge move. I've noticed that Steam has been doing fairly well of late. You know, we got down to 1 and even below 1, but now it's rebounded quite well. Let's have a look here, see where Steam is right now. Come on. Trying to get it up here, the price of Steam, and I can't. So let's see, Steam. Yeah, sorry, Steam is down a little bit from the highs we got up to in the last 24 hours. I think we got over 165, 160 this weekend, and right now it's dropped to 136.50. I've noticed there, like, there's a lot of volume, you know, in Steam. Like, started on the 28th of September, started moving up. A lot of volume in the last few days in Steam. So, interesting, you know, situation there. So, yeah, that's it for now. We'll have to wait and see, you know, for non-farm payroll. That will be the next big number for the markets. I know, you know, they're hypothetical numbers, really, in the U.S. job data. 4.4% unemployment is just a joke, in my opinion. But so, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And you can also follow me on steemit.com and also on Twitter. And I'll talk to you later.